Hi, how are you? I wish that you are good and that you feel happy. Please subscribe our channel and support us to work on more love and awareness for the world around us. Today our theme is being partners, sex and marriage. And our topic for our theme is share your feelings. We look deep into marriage beyond institutionalized ideas and how we can transform it into being alive and nourishing bondage for you and your lover or partner. Marriage is a beautiful tool for two seekers of love, but unfortunately heavily burdened with great number of belief and value systems and often forced upon us all. Let's drop them all and start from the scratch. And let's be open for sex as life energy within us from moment to moment. In the beginning, there was a woman and a man with life energy and awareness, and they celebrated and enjoyed being partners with each other without awareness of marriage. It was not needed as they were happy and joyful from moment to moment without any frustrations burdening them, not even need of sex. Yes, there were needs, but there was awareness within them that sex is the very life energy within them and who they are, and therefore there was no risk to fall in the depths of desires. Marriage was, but it was not in their thinking, and they did not hold any symbols to signal others their marriage as marriage simply was. Marriage is simply a tool, not a rule, to work with bondage of two living beings. We human beings are first living beings, and of that a possibility to become human, meaning capacity to be aware of human potential and life beyond other living beings on earth. Once we keep marriage as tool and not a rule, we remain aware of ourselves as living and loving beings who we ultimately are. Once marriage becomes a rule, we are chained not to other person at last, but to desires beneath surface of ruling marriage for sex. This turns sex toward sex acts and life energy is diminished. After this, we cannot relax anymore as every step along our ruling based marriage is scrutinized and judged accordingly. There is nothing to work on anymore as then marriage is not a tool. Partners especially need tools that are provided in rules based marriages by counseling therapists according to belief and value system of each society and community. They will tell you how to go along with rules, how to manage with rules and temptations. Sex is diminished into sex acts managed by rules based desires. How to remain alive? If rules of marriage become too much, we are leaned on other relationships that can be and act as steam liberators for our frustrations, or we can simply divorce. Or is marriage bondage between two sexes of life energy beyond all acts, from moment to moment? Marriage is a beautiful tool for two seekers of love, but first we must become aware of being partners. First, sex is not same as sex acts, and sex is our life energy every moment of our lives from birth to death for all of us and without any exception. Rules based marriages are ultimately created to manage and control sexual behaviors of partners with the help of law based institutions. Only love cannot be managed and controlled by any institution as its nature is freedom. Sex as our life energy can be affected upon with rules, sometimes for the good and far too many and most of the times for the bad. Institutions in general and all societies have been quite successful in managing and controlling sex acts within rules based marriages up till our modern times. But end times are looming in the horizon for rules-based marriages as awareness is growing among partners and lovers. We want to be in charge of our own pleasures of sex. But when talking of sex, we mean sex acts, as sex is mostly understood as sex acts. Sex is life energy, inner experience with awareness. We are rapidly moving towards tool-based marriages, but they need awareness for distinction between sex and sex acts. Sex is our basic nature, our life energy that we can relax upon from moment to moment. As we relax on our sex with awareness and urge to act upon rising desires diminishes, then need to act on sex is first tolerable and later neutral with more awareness and at last joyful as it takes some time to let go of desires. There is no hurry to rush for anything with your partner, but just to remain relaxed as desires arise time to time. It is not a problem. If and when sex act happens, maybe once again, yes, once again for many of us, be loving, remember always to enjoy and be happy whether or not orgasm happens, and remain with life energy. That is sex within you as life energy. Just be and relax into and for yourself. Being partners means relaxing on each other's trust effortlessly and lovingly. Trust is sex. Trust in sex. Sex does not happen outside of ourselves, but within us sex is. So trust on your sex, your life energy within you. Without trusting to your life energy, natural being cannot happen, and being partners cannot happen. Rules-based marriages are often based on fear than trust. Fear is only lack of love, like darkness is lack of light. Trust is based on love, and within tool-based marriages, it is about living from moment to moment, trusting on love and working on trust. Being partners is a process of two living human beings in making love process. We all are living beings, but within rules-based marriages we tend to forget to be alive from within, sex, that is life energy. Rules-based marriages is based on special happening, sealed decision made somewhere in the past, and many times reminded with a ring on ring finger, memory of wedding ceremony, with possible holy heavenly promise, with decision to overcome all downs, decision to love from depths of our hearts, other with the deep commitment. No doubt it is beautiful, but nature of love is to come and to go. Tension underneath being partners is unavoidable, but fear helps the survival process anchored to this one happening in history. Love is not a decision, love is a feeling. Love is a feeling that can be worked upon through trust. Feelings are signals that need to be recognized with awareness beyond desires, emotions, and thoughts. Feelings tell us how we are. How is life energy working within us, and with awareness that sex is life energy that gives all forms to and for our lives, including sex acts. Sex is who we are, and sex acts are only small proportion of all forms of life energy working within us, shaping our lives. Love is a feeling of being alive based on feeling of being totally free. How can we work upon love? Rules do not need love, but fears. We need tools, methods based on awareness. First thing is to forget sex acts, but at the same time we must say big yes to sex acts, as they are source of new life. Forget sex acts as pleasure and be who you are, life energy, sexual being with awareness of love for yourself first, and pleasures will follow. Be loving to yourself first and feel love arising from within. Often thinking is obstacle in creating fears, and therefore methods of awareness are needed. Thinking can be managed in rules-based marriages with control, but within tool-based marriages, only way to work on being partners is sharing, starting by talking of your own needs. Sharing means also that we joyfully enjoy something jointly with other, or in turns, like in sex acts, we can have turns in create pleasure to each other. So sometimes we will have to share in turns, again like in sex acts, depending on sex act postures, if act is not possible to do mutually. And especially in daily basis sex acts, those beyond penetrations like a kiss or a hug before going to work. Life energy, that is sex itself, needs first of all verbal sharing between lovers and partners to talk about needs and experiences being with other or arising feelings, emotions and thoughts. Sharing is about connecting, giving and taking from each other in rotating way. This way we can avoid strong emotions based on fear and desires with needs of attention. Sharing is the only way to work lovingly on tool-based marriages, as they are based on trust and with awareness that love is based on trust. Share and start being loving partner by sharing, diving deeper and deeper into your own being, love and especially look into arising fears, and always in loving space supported by your partner on your love journey, which are often like roller coasters. Therefore, first, be loving to yourself and then to your partner. Be loving with awareness of trust. Tool-based marriages are paths to unknown, as they are based on two individuals, but trust with sharing. It is the only way of being partners, as there are no shortcuts to heaven. Being partners is a process, but often we are looking for path to heaven in rules-based marriages as savior for being partner. There are no paths, as they are matter of decision and not a process of love and sharing from moment to moment basis. Awareness of being partner goes beyond marriage, but without denying marriages. We end up into hell when love and sharing disappears within rules-based marriages if it is not based on submission by other in marriage. Hell is nothing more than darkness, lacking of light, or fear lacking of love. Hell and heaven are inner spaces based on happenings and misguided processes. In tool-based marriages, partners are willing to work on fears, and this way changing their emerging hell into heaven, as it is simply lack of love. Often when sharing is not available, feelings turn into emotions, and sometimes emotions turn into hell for other or both. This requires many times counseling and guidance for partners from professional marriage therapists and specialists, and in worst cases help of psychiatrists if are even more hidden fears. So, remain joyful, loving and gentle in being partners, and work on trust for love. It is essential in sharing to be responsive and not to react when other is sharing his or her deep feelings of sex, again, of life energy evolving into loving actions, maybe into sex acts. Reacting closes it other one, and it may cause even new emotions or older emotions within, and often they exist upon each other like how onion is. How do you peel onion without tears? Like onion with tears and love. Emotions are slowly peeled until nothing exists anymore except love and life energy within, ready to blossom. Remain responsive all times and avoid reacting, especially when you are sharing with your partner of being partner of your fears. We need to come closer to our partner with the way of dancing based on tools with trust and not on rules based dancing. If we do not feel ready to take in part for the dance, it is okay to say yes to no and remain open for another possibility when we feel more ready. Patience is a great tool in sharing and in being partner and in working with trust and love. Life energy works its way naturally without any effort and it only needs some patience. Dancing is good method to work on trust and love and patience and being partners at the same time. Being partners is a process within us and sex is our driving life energy for love. From biological point of view, it is said in studies at the doctoral level that love can be characterized by its own set of hormones for stages that are lust, romantic love, and mature love. Lust has happened when we have surrendered first totally to other and disappeared totally with other so that only dance remains. Then first state of dance method for being partner is attained. Second state method consists of dance where we feel deep togetherness with our partner and celebrate this feeling within us, looking each other lovingly with eye to eye feeling, life energy rotating from our partner to us and from us to our partner. We slow down at third stage and look each other from face to face, smiling and look each other lovingly, feeling deep oneness within. 42 minutes per day guarantees success for you as lovers or partners in being partners, but even 14 minutes per day is sufficient for great love life. Even minute or two per day is vastly better than nothing, as connection with your partner happens in every togetherness meeting. You may shape all your dance together meetings as they suit best for you two, but have all three phases included into being partners together meetings. So, have some dancing first, maybe in wild dance, then dance with more romantic way together, the way that suits best for you two. Lastly, dance more slowly and remain in your own energy and feel deeper togetherness with all and smile. If you feel fulfilled by this video, please subscribe and be part of growing awareness of being partners and sex. Thank you.